Each team has 2 hits thus far on the night, and it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs, so deuces are wild, as I've heard before in the past. And this one is lined up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit, and this is going to score the first run for the Highlanders in the 2021 season. And it's driven in from Cole Pofek. Travis Bohall brings her home. Denholm trying to just take that step away from Pofek. And the next one is chopped up the middle. This one might make it through, and it does. Jacob Shanks with a base hit. Pofek moving all the way to third on the single to center field. And things are rolling now here for the Highlanders with 2 outs. Dylan Orrick was the RBI leader last year for the Highlanders with his 13 runs driven in. So he is accustomed to coming through in this situation right here. And the first pitch does catch the outside corner for strike 1. Dylan Orrick with a walk-off victory March 6th of last year against Holy Cross, driving in Taylor Julien in extra innings. Looking for some sort of heroics here as well, but he swings over the top of a curveball, and the count goes to 0-2. It's now 3-0 in the bottom of the third for the Highlanders, and that'll bring up Nathan Webb with a chance to add on one more. First pitch, fastball on the outside corner, and I'll tell you, looked like Denholm put a little extra on that fastball right there. I'm not saying he's angry, but you could certainly sense that fastball was thrown with a purpose to Nathan Webb, who struck out in the second inning. And we got a couple more runs on the board for the Highlanders. 3-0 here in the bottom of the third, looking to tack on one more. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch with a runner at second. Curveball, and he hung it. You hang it, they'll bang it. And looks like Dylan Orrick is going to be waved home. The ball is bobbled out there in left field, and then Webb is going to get thrown out, trying to stretch that into second base right there. But the run does score. So Dylan Orrick comes home to score. It is 4-0 Highlanders as Nathan Webb is thrown out at second base, trying to stretch out and take advantage of the bobble out there. So an exciting inning right there from the Highlanders. They're up on the Anteaters 4-0. Jacob Castro with a big inning in the fourth. He had a double, couple RBIs. Shows bunt. Runner's going, and Ethan Payne throws him out from me to you. What a play right there from Ethan Payne, and the Highlanders are fired up, and well they should be. Ethan Payne getting them out of the inning with the great defensive play. We're going to come back in just a moment. The Highlanders and the Anteaters were tied up at 5. In 2020, Seamus was doing well. He had 8 appearances. He had a 2-1 record, 2.70 earned run average in 13 1/3 innings. He had only given up 8 hits, 18 strikeouts, and 3 walks. That'll get it done right there. And Seamus looking to do just that here in the top of the 6th inning. I expect Seamus to speak in a Scottish accent, but I don't think he does. And the next pitch is just off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Looks like Granillo throws a hard, nasty slider, and will also bring a little bit of off-speed breaking ball at you as well to complement the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's that fastball right down the middle. McGuire just puts his head down and says, yeah, I'm out of here. See you later. And Granillo has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced. That was on the outside corner. I think Nathan Webb was a little too excited right there. He probably was guessing fastball down the middle after the adjustment talk from his pitching coach, Daniel Wabona. The next pitch comes, and this one is driven into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and this one's over his head. Jake Palmer going to have to play it off the wall. It's going to score 1. It's going to score 2, and it is going to score 3 runs. A 3-run double for the hot-hitting Nathan Webb, and the Highlanders jump on top in the first inning to a 3-0 lead. Game 1 of the doubleheader, Nathan Webb was 2 for 4. Scored a couple runs, had an RBI. The breeze is picking up here at the Plex. As we get later into the evening, the flag in center field is blowing out straight away as Nathan Webb waves at this second strike, and the count is 2-2. No activity in either bullpen, so it's Ibarra and Tucker Julien for the moment for the two teams, as this one is fouled back to the screen with the fastball, and it remains 2-2. So Spillane moves up to second. Justin Torres now aboard at first after being hit by the pitch in the foot. That'll bring up Jake Cosgrove. He doubled last inning, came around to score. He also walked in that very long second inning when the Anteaters put up 8 runs. Curveball just misses the outside of the plate right there from Julien, 1-0. So at this point, chip away. Down by 4. I know I said it earlier in the game, and the Highlanders put a 4 spot up after being down 8-3. Came right back to make it 8-7, and now they've kind of got themselves in the same situation where they need to chip away and get themselves back into a position to strike.